You look in the mirror, and you don't even recognize the tired woman looking back at you anymore. The weight of the world sits heavily on your shoulders, a constant pressure that never seems to ease. You work so hard, you try your best, you pray with all your heart, yet every morning you wake up to the same cycle of debt, the same gnawing stress, the same feeling that no matter what you do, you are just running on a hamster wheel going nowhere fast. I know how tired you feel. I feel it with you. That tightness in your chest, that dull ache behind your eyes, that invisible fog that clouds your thoughts and makes simple decisions feel like impossible mountains. You try to listen for guidance from the universe, from God, but all you hear is silence. All you feel is abandonment. You wonder if you are not spiritual enough, if you have done something wrong, if you are simply not worthy of the ease and abundance you see others enjoying. You are a good person, a kind soul who deserves peace and prosperity. But instead, you carry this burden day after day after day. You feel exhausted, you feel alone, you feel utterly forgotten. This feeling that you are just treading water, just barely surviving, that you are always one step away from everything falling apart. It is soul-crushing. It saps your joy, your energy, your hope. It makes you question everything you believe about yourself and about a loving universe. But I want you to know with every fiber of your being that this struggle is not your fault. It is not bad karma hanging over you. It is not a punishment for something you have or have not done. This feeling of being stuck, of hearing silence instead of divine guidance, of feeling abandoned by the very source of all creation, it is biological. There is a sacred part of your brain, an organ that acts as your personal antennae to the divine, a direct line to God, to the universe. We call it the God connection organ because it is designed to receive the whispers of intuition, the insights of genius, the undeniable knowing of abundance. This precious organ, this part of your brain that is meant to connect you to the unlimited flow of prosperity and peace, has been physically damaged. The constant stress, the endless worry, the unrelenting pressure of the modern world has literally shrunk it. Think about that for a moment. This vital, sacred part of you, designed for connection and receiving, has become smaller, weaker. It is like trying to listen to a faint radio signal on a broken radio. You know the music is out there, but your receiver simply cannot pick it up. This shrunken connection means you cannot clearly hear the frequency of abundance. You cannot perceive the gentle nudges, the sudden insights, the unexpected opportunities that are constantly being sent your way. Your prayers feel unanswered, not because they are unheard, but because your inner listening device has been compromised. You are trapped in what scientists call the beta brain wave state. This is the state of constant alertness, of worry, of analysis, of planning and fretting. We call it the slave wave because it keeps you working harder and harder, always striving, always stressed, always reacting to problems, never truly thriving. It is a biological cage that keeps you locked away from your birthright. The deep reason you are going through this pain is specifically because of your shrunken hippocampus. That is the root cause. So if you want to start changing this reality today by simply regrowing this connection with a sound wave, then click the link in the description right now and change your life today, now. To understand how we truly heal this, we must dive into a hidden truth. For decades, powerful organizations, the kind of groups you only read about in history books, have known about these specific brain frequencies. They understood the immense power of shifting brain states. They knew that there are different channels of consciousness, different ways your brain operates, and that these different channels lead to vastly different outcomes in life. They discovered that the frantic, always-on energy of most people who struggle day to day, the constant worry, the feeling of lack, that is the beta brain wave. That is the slave wave. It keeps people focused on survival, on competition, on scarcity. It keeps them feeling rushed and overwhelmed. And perpetually behind this is not by accident. This is the state that prevents true clarity and profound connection. But they also knew about another state, a deeper, calmer, far more powerful brain wave. This is the theta brain wave. We call it the billionaire brain wave because it is the frequency of effortless flow, of deep intuition, of sudden insights, of creative genius. It is the state where money appears unexpectedly, where solutions to complex problems simply drop into your mind, where you feel a profound sense of peace and unwavering trust in the universe. This is where abundance truly lives. This is where you hear God's voice with crystal clarity. This is where the truly successful operate not by working harder, but by being in tune. They have been operating on this frequency their entire lives, whether they know it or not. You have been kept in the dark about this simple, yet profound biological truth. You have been told to work harder, to hustle, to struggle, but you were never given the real key to unlock the natural flow of abundance and divine guidance that is meant for you. But now you are awake. Now you understand. This is not some mystical secret reserved for a chosen few. This is a scientific fact about your own brain, a fact that can liberate you. The hope, the incredible life-changing hope, is that you do not need to work harder. You do not need to meditate for hours on end or spend years in spiritual training. You just need to heal the organ that has been damaged. You just need to gently encourage your God connection organ to expand, to grow back to its natural, abundant size and function. We have a gift for you, a blessing that uses this precise science. It is a simple 7-minute sound ritual. Imagine just 7 minutes a day where you simply listen to specific, carefully crafted sound waves. These are not just any sounds. These are scientifically tuned frequencies designed to gently guide your brain out of the frantic beta slave wave and into the calm, intuitive theta billionaire brain wave. As you listen, these sound waves gently massage your hippocampus, encouraging it to expand, to regrow, to reconnect with the divine. Flow, it was always meant to receive this, is not a product. This is a tool of liberation. It is a pathway back to your natural state of peace, prosperity, and profound spiritual connection. As your hippocampus begins to heal, you will notice incredible changes. The constant worry will begin to melt away, replaced by a profound sense of peace of mind. Money will start appearing unexpectedly, not through struggle, but through inspired ideas and sudden opportunities that seem to come out of nowhere. Your intuition will become incredibly powerful, a clear inner voice guiding you with perfect clarity through every decision. You will start to feel the heavy weight of stress simply dissolving from your body, leaving you feeling lighter, for you're truly alive. You will begin to hear God's voice, not as a distant whisper, but as a clear, loving presence guiding your every step. This is your birthright. This is what you deserve. The sound wave is waiting for you. It is waiting to guide you back to the ease, the peace, the abundance that is your true nature. Click the link below right now. You deserve this.